What is up? In one of my recent videos titled Finally Responding, I talked about a topic that I need to address today because I'm not happy where it was left at. And I wanted to address it in a recent video, but I just didn't. So here we are today. And it's basically volume is greater than intensity. So what I mean by that is saying that if you do something a lot and you keep sticking to it, that is better than doing it really intense for a short period of time. Now, I want to explain what I mean by this. First of all, it depends on your goals, all right? Everyone has different goals. If you want to be an Olympic sprinter within the next year, you can't go on the track and just give it a half-assed effort, you know what I mean? You have to be going absolute try-hard mode, spewing your guts out every time, basically, you know what I mean? You have to be going try-hard mode. But with that being said, what I was saying is that volume is better than intensity if you want to stick at something and improve at it and get better at it over time. Like I saw a lot of people referencing some guy who said that intensity is greater than volume in the gym. And we can use the gym as an example because I love the gym. So the gym, I'm saying volume is greater than intensity because do you want to be most people like me don't want to be some like crazy power lifter. You know, they just want to go to the gym and they want to get bigger or they want to improve their health or whatever over time, you know, and these things take time. You can't just rush it. And even if you do, like, let's say you get a six-pack instantly, right? And you instantly just get shredded. Like, you're going to have to keep that. So your whole life, you're going to have to consistently putting in that intense shift at the gym so that you can keep whatever six-pack you have. I will say, though, getting it is the harder part than keeping it. But still, you know what I'm saying. And so what I would rather is enjoy the process, right? Enjoy my life in the gym. Enjoy what I'm doing. And that way I will keep doing it and I'll keep making good gains and I'll enjoy it. Some days, you know, I put in maybe like, I'm sure I can do better, right? Some days I go to the gym and I'm like, I could have definitely done better today, blah, blah, blah. But that's the great thing about it. When you think that, it makes me want to come back and do better. And most of the days that I don't even do bad, like I'm like, oh, today was a bad day at the gym, blah, blah, blah. I'm never like, I used to beat myself up over it, but now I don't because I'm like, oh, well, now I'll go back and I'll do better next time. You know what I mean? So that encourages me to go back to the gym, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? So that's another reason exactly why I think volume is better than intensity, because if you're doing like a try hard workout every single time and you're like, fuck, that was so hard. And the next time you're sitting on the couch one day and you're feeling a little lazy, you think back to that really intense workout you had and you're like, fuck, like I don't know if I want to do that again. It doesn't sound fun. I don't, blah, blah, blah. And so then you just probably won't even end up going unless you're really dedicated and you're shooting for some goal, which is completely different. But you probably won't end up going. And so you might quit or you might not go that one day. And then all of a sudden you don't go next time. And then you're like, oh yeah, it's too hard. I'm going to stop going altogether. It's not fun for me. I don't like what I'm doing and it's too hard, blah, blah, blah. And so you're going to do less. Even though you were doing really intense workouts, you're going to end up doing less than the guy that does, like, you know, he goes that day and he does, for example, 2 bicep curls. Let's say it's arm day and you just do two reps with the dumbbell, right? That's all you do. And then you go home. At least you can be like, okay, well, I enjoyed those 2 reps. You know, I enjoyed my little sesh and I know that was a pathetic performance, but I could do better next time. And so next time, now the bar is so low that I'm going to go back and I'm going to do better. And so you end up going back, and over time, day after day, year after year of going. Some days you put in like a really intense shift. You know, it doesn't have to be every time you go, you just do a bitch performance. You know what I mean? Like I go to the gym and some days I'm like, I just have a crack performance. Some days I have a medium performance and some days I have, like, you're not a superhuman. This is just natural things. And so what I'm saying is, like, the guy that goes every day and just does like less is going to have more gains in about, you know, 5 years of going than the guy who does 6 months really hardcore intensively. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's my philosophy on it. And I think that can be applied to a lot of things in life. But obviously, yeah, you want to be intense. Like, I don't go to the gym with, you know, in mind thinking, oh, I'm going to do a weak workout today. I go with the intention of doing like a hard workout, but, you know, I try and keep it fun. And that's why it just makes absolute sense to me. I think a lot of people are misconstruing what I'm saying because there are like elite bodybuilders saying, if you want to get maximum gains, you have to be intense. And of course, you want to be as intense as you can be, but you still want to keep going. You still want to do it to the point where you're going to keep going sharp. Like if you go so intense one day that you're like, God, I really pushed myself, but you're almost daunted by the fact that you're like, oh my God, I can't live up to that tomorrow. the pressure and pressure you put on yourself builds to the point where you're like, I'm not going to be able to go tomorrow. Like, I did such an intense workout. I've probably done enough for 2 days anyway. And that is a horrible mindset. And thinking that you have to keep bettering yourself every time when you go to the gym, when it's this constant, oh God, evolve mortar. When it's this constant ongoing thing is just, is going to end in disaster because you're not going to keep going and it's going to get hard and you're going to put too much pressure on yourself and you're going to stop going. So yeah, that's what I think about it. I think it's I think it's worked for me, basically, in my experience anyway, and I really believe in that. So yeah, you guys can think what you think, but I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. It is the same with a lot of things in life as well. But obviously, like for example, if you're studying for some exam and it's due tomorrow, you can't just be like, oh, I'm just gonna read one sentence and that will be good. I'm not gonna be hard on myself. Like, okay, he's just gonna rocket me. There are situations, obviously, you got to think about these things that it doesn't make sense to do that. But the point I'm making is that if you just don't give up at anything, if it may take years or it's something, you're going to get better at like whatever the craft is. And then because you're getting better at it, you're going to enjoy the slow improvement. Did he really just rocket and get away with it? Hang on. I need to humble this guy real quick. He thinks he can rocket cycle me. Okay, so he's got mortar. So I'm going to go fireball. Boom. And then I'm just going to play an Evolve Knight, and then I win game, right? That's how this game works these days, right? I just play evolutions, then I win. And then I play this at the bridge. Evolve Knight, come on, stop being a mug. Stop hitting skeletons. Can we please actually go for what you're meant to go for? But yeah, also another thing, like I mentioned this, I touched on this in my last video. I'm not sure what I want to upload at the moment. Oh, how did Hog not get a hit there? I'm not exactly sure what I want to upload. I'm definitely sick of doing the same thing. I feel like we've been doing the same kind of content for about over like 70 days at least. And I'm someone who likes to mix it up constantly. Like when I started, I was just doing talking videos. But now that's going to connect unless he tornadoes. Oh my God, he's going to let that. That's incredibly surprising. He might go mortar here. You know what? I think he will. Yeah. All right, come on. Mortar lock on. I mean, cannon lock on. Wow, that was a really impressive tornado. Wait, that's going to... Oh God. What am I... I shouldn't have talked shit. No. Stop! Okay, good. We're fine. But yeah, I started by doing these talking videos on this channel, and then we kind of evolved into, like, I guess, Reddit, and then... I just realized my log kills is level 14 archers. That's crazy. And so, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the next thing is. Oh my God, he's really just going to go for it. I tried some reaction videos. I'll probably do more reaction videos in the future. It just depends. It needs to be something I care about reacting to, which I'm not sure I have at the moment, something like that. But we'll see. But yeah, I need something else. I need to innovate somehow on this channel. A lot of people have ideas. Okay, if I lose to Rocket Cycle, I'm going to be triggered. There are a lot of ideas out there, but it's just something I actually want to do. I hate that this guy has Rocket. I mean, it has Tornado and a building. It's so dumb. All right, I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to keep cycling Hogs as quick as I can because otherwise... Oh, he's going to win, man. Okay, let's go like this. This is the most brain dead match. It's literally just spam cycle cards and throw spells at the tower. He's going to tornado. Please get a hit. No, I need to get a hit if I want to have a chance at winning this. All right, we got Evolve Knight. This is the last chance. No, he's going to mortar. We're going to lose. No, unless he messes up here, which he's not. Oh, I thought the Valkyrie pushed it. Come on, log, dude. 400 damage. It's just not going to happen. It's all good. I can lose to Rocket, Mortar, Tornado Cycle. There's not really much I can do. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I'll probably title this something like addressing this finally or something like that. I don't know. That's another problem. I'm sick of titling and thumbnailing my videos. It's just, I wish I could just do a black screen every day and you guys would click. Maybe I'll start doing that. Anyway, subscribe. Bye.